Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, we're seeing a little bit of pullback from yesterday's rallies in all the markets. Overnight, world stocks, crude, and copper are a little bit lower. And we also note that corn and beans are a little bit lower and wheat's a little bit higher. Not a lot of news overnight. Looking down at South America, Brazil's soybean harvest is estimated at 24% done versus 18 last year. Their first crop corn harvest is 23% cut versus 21 average, and their second crop planting is 51% done versus 38 last year. So people are kind of watching the weather in Brazil. The Brazilians have about 7.5 million tons of beans to load, 2.2 million tons of corn. This is the time of year when we shift from corn to beans. And in Paraguay, which is the largest port, they've got about a 50-day wait to load vessels versus 20 days last year. We'll be looking at the Outlook conference on Thursday, see what the USDA says about the 2016 and 17 U.S. supply and demand numbers. They came out earlier with looking at 16 and 17. Soybean imports to China will be up to 86 million tons from 80 this year. They could see an increase in domestic meal use. Their canola imports might be down from this past year. Vegetable oil imports might be up, led by palm oil. Their corn, barley, and sorghum imports are all expected to be down from this year. We noted that Ukraine came out and said their grain crop is going to drop to 52 million tons from last year's 58 million tons. Most of that drop is in wheat. They expect their wheat crop at 17 versus 25. 2-week forecast calls for normal to below temps and maybe normal to below rains in the Midwest, but more normal to above rains in the South. That could delay some of the plantings in the South. Funds yesterday bought beans, meal, oil, and corn. They sold wheat, and they are continuing to be short beans, corn, and wheat going into this growing season. So a little bit easier overnight, maybe some profit taking, and we'll be watching the USDA annual Outlook conference starting on Thursday. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.